Hello and welcome to Afternoon Tea with Karen. I'm going to have a look at some LGBTQIA plus paperwork from the Greens and some other things. So, sexual orientation, gender identity, and intersex from the Australian Greens. These are their principles, which I'm not here for. I'm here for their aims. So, the aims of the Greens, Australian Greens, what they want. Number one, a community-led and developed whole of government LGBTQIA plus strategy to guide policy on LGBTQIA plus issues across government. Number two, three, four. Number six, the education system to provide age-appropriate information to students and training and resources to teachers about respectful relationships and the diversity of sexuality, gender identity, intersex variations, and family structures. I'd rather my child learn Latin and ancient Greek. Full range of publicly funded. Number 19, no out of pocket. Number 10, increase funding to establish and expand gender clinics to hospitals and health services. What does that mean? They'll have their own ward, so they don't need to be on the women's ward. They can. Is that what that? Anyway, sorry, I'm being sarcastic. No, I'm not. No, never. Change their documents. Intersex people, they put up the front for this one, number 14. Intersex, transgender, and gender diversity people change their documents without requirement for gender affirming surgery or hormone. Like I said, I think there should be a third box on the birth certificates and passports and stuff for alterations made later in life. Because if the plane blows up, you'll probably be in smithereens. But if you're in something, they wash up ashore, they find your bones. They're going to find the bones of the, either a male or female. Doesn't matter about your documents. You may as well own your journey. Number 18, irreversible medical intervention. Right, can I just say that again? Irreversible medical intervention for children born with an intersex variation to occur only when they are able to give informed consent, unless it is determined to be both in the best interest of the child and necessary for the maintenance of the health or prevention of or preservation, of life. Number 24, a dedicated commissioner for sexual orientation, gender identity, and intersex rights at the Australian Human Rights Commission with equivalent powers to existing commissioners. Number 25, the establishment of a federal officer for LGBTI people as part of the Department of Prime Minister and Cabinet and supported by separate ministers or parliamentary secretary. Uh, Number 28, programs and legislation to end hate speech or vilification on the basis of, yeah, oh, we don't want men in women's toilets. Oh, off to jail would you go? It's all them. Now, I didn't get this one come out too well in my last one, so I'm just popping back into it again. Liberals and Labor vote down Greens' proposal for LGBT Human Rights Commissioner, which we just read about in that. Interesting what their aims are. So nice to know who you vote for. That sort of stuff. Everyone should look into that, shouldn't they? Anyway, so how upset he is about the queer community. So I don't understand why. I do actually want to read that stuff. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Maybe I'm just reflecting all wrong. What I it's from the 90s and Judith Butler stuff and some other people, but the bulk of it came out of the 90s. And then I think of the clearing of history and the clearing science stuff and what's going on. And is it just because of this, perhaps, because they want to legitimize it and make out like it's from the dawn of time rather than, from the 90s? Because if it showed up, in a robe with a beard, long beard, and got out of a Rolls Royce, people might not be so blind to it just like waltzing in and putting itself into legislation. Anyway, so that's them. Sorry, let you. You want to read it? Da, 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 da. Hopefully it's come out nice and clear. Like I said, I'm getting better. Australia needs an LGBTQI human rights commissioner. Australia needs to stop the plus thing, stop the plus bit, stop them adding stuff, and have a look at to what's going on here. That's what Australia needs because the government's doing sneaky stuff. They always do sneaky stuff. There's nothing new there. Like I said, they had to go last year to sneak it in. And yeah, that's probably why they don't attribute it to the 90s that much. I didn't use that at all, but it's the end. Yeah, it was just a quickie. Okay, see ya. Bye. We could go back and look at that again, but another day. See you later. Bye.